My name is Erica Simpson. I have been with Harley since 2001. I did do a small little stint for the Marine Corps, but then got right back into Harley after that. My dad got me into riding dirt when I was very young, and we just lived and breathed riding. When I was going through high school, my dad and I's weekend jaunts were to the Harley store. He had not ever owned a Harley yet, so he was very much all about Harleys. And I grew up in this little podunk town in Yucca Valley, California, and I had moved back in with my parents. My dad came to me and he's like, the Harley store's hiring. Like, you have to apply. But it was in motor clothes. I don't know clothes. He's like, no, you just have to do it. You have to do it. And I was like, okay, Dad. I got the job on a Friday. He told me in his head, he's like, hey, we're gonna gang up on your mom. Now I'm gonna get my Harley. Like, I could see that little dance that he would do. And so he was super stoked, I was super stoked, and 2 days later, my dad passed away. For me, once I was in that space, I didn't want to leave it. This is where I live and breathe my dad. It's my legacy. I really feel like this is what I was meant to do, and this is where I feel my dad every day. My dad's been gone for 22 years, and I never want to do anything different. So I started as motor clothes, but they really saw something in me. I started learning the motorcycles, wanted to be a salesperson so bad. And then I got fortunate and I got in with the finance manager, and I learned by watching. I loved numbers and I loved doing that, so I worked finance and sales. Eventually, they allowed me to be the sales manager. I moved to Las Vegas in 2014, and when John Marotti bought the dealership, they had a VP that worked here who was going to move on, and they promoted from within, and I got to take over Las Vegas in February of 2019. When I ride, my dad had a bandana that he wore to work every day, and my dad never got his Harley. So I was able to get the Harley. So every time I ride with my dad's bandana, and so he's part of me. That's my story of how I made it here.